What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I have a new monthly dividend ETF strategy that I'm implementing. I honestly, income-wise, for me, I was like, can I retire on passive income? Can I get to $1,000 to $3,000 a month in my monthly dividend goal? Can I buy more dividend stocks with covered call ETFs? I'm going to implement a strategy, and there's going to be a risk, and I'm going to give you guys some homework, a math question at the end of this video. And this covered call ETF, actually there's two of them that I'm going to go over. This is a game changer. Now you have QYLD, RYLD, XYLD, JEPI, DEVO, JEPQ. This one is very surprising and can really unleash some serious dividend firepower. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check this covered call ETF, actually ETFs, out right now. And this covered call ETF is called YieldMax TSLA option income strategy ETF. So it does options with the stock Tesla. So this is very surprising. And once I saw this, I said to myself, all right, let me experiment on this income strategy ETF. And what can I do with this ETF? So I'm going to go over this one and another one that these guys offer on their website. And I have a feeling, I'm not going to jump the gun yet. I'm not giving financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description. But I don't have time to do options. I like the lazy way doing it, like having somebody do it for me. And these guys do it for me because guess what? I don't have to buy 100 shares of Tesla and just mess around with them. So let's check these guys out. Let's go over the first one, YieldMax TSLA Option Income Strategy ETF. So they have a high yield, okay? They're a monthly distribution. YieldMax TSLA Option Income Strategy ETF is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling, writing call options on Tesla, TSLA. TSLY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining capped participation in the price gains of Tesla. This is a huge risk, but if I can get to $1,000 to $3,000 a month on monthly dividends and start investing in some of these option strategy ETFs that they focus on, this is very exciting. So one thing, they do have an expense ratio of 0.99%. So my homework for you guys is in the comment section, if I had $1,000 and if I threw $1,000 in these guys, what would my how much would I have to pay for the expense ratio? And if I did $10,000, how much would I have to pay? So I want you guys to do your homework on that because I don't like just dishing stuff out. I want you to do your due diligence, do your research on stuff. So right here, the current yield is an annual yield an investor would receive if most recently declared distribution, which includes option income, remain the same going forward. The current yield is calculated by multiplying an ETF's distribution per share by 12 and dividing the results amount by the ETFs with the most recent net asset value. The current yield represents a single distribution from the ETF and does not represent its total return. 30-day SEC yield represents a net investment income, which excludes option income earned by such ETF over the 30-day period ending on 3/31/2023, expressed as an annual percentage rate based on such ETF share price at the end of the 30-day period. So I'm going to go over a little bit more of these guys. So their net assets right now is $33.62 million. Their net asset value is $14.94. That's a lot of shares. So the premium discount percentage is 1.11%. Closing price was $15.11, and the median 30-day spread was 0.31%. So I'm going to go over their distribution history real quick because these guys are brand new. So I'm on NASDAQ.com. Here's their recent distributions that they had. So it was 99 cents, 90, and 82 cents. So again, doing options with Tesla, I don't have to buy 100 shares of Tesla. These guys do it for me. An expense ratio of 0.99% is not too bad. So the thing is, you're going to get more companies that start doing this. So this is a huge strategy that you can implement to earn passive income. Now, don't forget, with options and covered call, the income is a little bit different than dividend distribution. Versus like if you have Key Corp and you're getting dividends from Key Corp versus cover call ETF like these guys. So don't forget that. And they are with capital gains and all that, you have to really do your research with these guys. I will go over that another time, but I really wanted to just integrate my monthly dividend ETF and monthly dividend REIT and business development companies and all these guys. I want to integrate this in here, and I want to show you why I really like this. And if I can earn $200 to $250 a month in this changes a lot because there's another one. So the YieldMax Option Income Strategy ETF OARK, which I will be buying. And then they have one with Apple option and NVIDIA. So they have all these ones right here. And then eventually I have I can just foresee this. Of course, this is not financial advice. They're going to add more. So when they do this, think about this. If I make $250 a month, okay, with this, and then each of these, okay, now it's not guaranteed that I'm going to make $250, but I want to make enough income that's close to that, okay, especially with TSLY. I can start buying other dividend stocks. I can pay off debt. I can throw that in Fundrise. I can distribute that income around a lot more. So the other thing is, I'm a travel nurse, okay? Now, nurse practitioner pay will eventually, hopefully, equate to travel nurse pay in the long run, but this income will compensate for the money that I'm making as a travel nurse eventually. Because I'm telling you, as a travel nurse, I'm 37. I don't want to hurt my back or anything in the long run. And as a travel nurse, they throw you in the worst units. That's why they're in demand. And it beats the crap out of you. On the positive note, though, I did lose a significant amount of weight. So cutting and running around as a travel nurse was very beneficial. So let's go over OARK real quick. So OARK, the YieldMax Option Income Strategy ETF OARK, is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income buying, selling, writing call options on ARK. OARK pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation in the price gains of ARK. Now, I don't like ARK. I will never invest in ARK, but ARK goes up and down. I don't think Kathy is a very good investor, to be honest with you. But this does options with ARK. And ARK could jump up, could jump down. There's a lot of uncertainty with ARK. So right here, okay, again, the expense ratio is 0.99%. So what I stated previously on TSLA is the exact word for word of what they do with this. Again, the net assets right here is 4.17 million. The net asset value is 1574. There's a lot of shares outstanding. Premium discount percentage negative 0.35%. Closing price is 1569, and its 30-day spread is 0.51%. So I'm going to go over the dividend distribution history of these guys. These guys are new, and they have a dividend yield of 60.24%. So again, this is cover called. Now, you're not going to beat the S&P with this. This is not something that is going to increase the net asset value. It's going to probably be stagnant. But here's the income of these guys. So 110 2023 74 cents, 28 2023 109, and 46 2023 51 cents. So the Tesla one I think is a little bit more, I would say more, how would I say this? More powerful. Now ARK is going to be up and down. There's still a lot of uncertainty. You know, the pandemic hit ARK. It was looking really good at one point, but still to do options with ARK and see what happens with them, that's a lot of potential with these guys. So I'm going to first go with TSLY. I'm going to try to get to around 250 shares. Now I'm going to hopefully get that. I don't know when I'll probably get that. Hopefully by the end of the year. Again, I have a goal of X amount of shares with Key Corp and possibly Huntington Bank shares. But think about this. I use the income from these guys to throw it in my E-Trade dividend portfolio and turbocharge it. So that's one option that I can do. And also in the comment section, I have a strategy that one of my buddy has with covered calls and puts if you're interested. And many people have done very well with that. And there's excellent reviews. So I'll have that in the comment section as well. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I promised you I would do a video on these guys. And I really like what I see. It's a risk. Again, I'm looking at monthly dividend income. So this is why I'm investing in these guys and why I feel pretty confident in them. So let me know also in the comment section what you think about these guys with the expense ratio and everything. So you guys take care and have a great Friday.